Okay, good morning. Good morning, everyone. Okay, so today what we are going to do is we are going to read the notes on rocks and soil. So I'm going to start with the first picture that is of the earth. All right, you have stuck this in your exercise book, so please open it. All right, now as you can see, this is a picture of the earth. All right, this is what we stuck. Now the different parts of the layers of the earth is on the top that we have is called the crust. So you can see you have written this on the top layer is called the crust. Then the second layer or the inner layer is called the mantle. All right, now you must remember how to spell this because this worksheet will come out in the exam. Okay, so you must know the spellings of these words, crust and then mantle. Then what we have is the core. Now there are two we have drawn here. One is an outer core and one is an inner core. Now I think for your pictures you only did core, so it's okay. Just get the core and see it. Okay, so I hope you guys know this worksheet and follow it. Alright, then moving to the next one is called the earth. Now I'm going to read, so please listen and get your highlighters ready and we can highlight the words. Okay, so what is the earth made up of? The earth is made from rock. So basically the whole earth is made from rock. The surface of the earth is called the crust and it is rocky. So the top layer or the surface of the earth is called the crust. The rocky crust sits on the layer of solid and molten rock called the mantle. Now, this crust, beneath the crust, what we have is the molten. Now, the molten rock is like lava, okay? When it comes out, it's actually magma. When the magma comes out onto the surface, it becomes lava. So this is molten rock, means it is melted rock. It's all rock, but because of the heat underneath the surface of the earth, it's called molten rock, and solid rock is also there. Okay, the earth's searing hot core is under the mantle. Now in the center of the earth, it's really very hot, and that center is called the core of the earth. Okay, the core is a mass of red hot liquid rock. Liquid rock means rock that is in the form of a liquid that sometimes spurts to the surface in volcanic eruptions. So this rock or this molten rock sometimes comes up onto the surface of the earth and then it becomes what is called as a volcano, or it is a volcanic eruption. The surface of the rock is split into large pieces called tectonic plates. So what is the surface of the rock? Split into or divided into large plates. Now these large plates are really large, and these plates fit together like a jigsaw puzzle. So these plates fit together. Have you seen a jigsaw puzzle? So they match and they fit together like jigsaw puzzle, but they are constantly moving. So underneath the surface of the earth, these plates are constantly moving. Now you might say that we don't feel, because the movement is really very slow. So we don't feel the movement. We don't really feel the earth is moving below our feet. But when these plates, when they move against each other and when they hit against each other, then this causes an earthquake or a volcanic eruption. So when actually they are moving, but when they hit against each other, it is called as a volcanic eruption, or it is called as an earthquake. Then we can feel the earth is shaking. Okay, that is when we feel the earth is shaking. Okay, so the next thing that I'm going to read is types of rocks. That was the next thing that you all wrote. So the first one I read was the earth. The second one that I'm going to read is types of rocks. Now, rocks are natural materials. So rocks are natural. They are found on the ground. They are found on the earth. They are natural. They are not man-made. Okay, that's what we mean. Rocks have different names and sizes, types and shapes and characteristics. So we have many different types of rocks. Okay, rocks are formed in different ways. So how are rocks formed? So they are formed in many different ways. Now, the three main types of rocks that we are doing is igneous rocks, metamorphic rocks and sedimentary rocks. Now, rocks contain minerals that give them different color and textures. So rocks contain these minerals which make some of them shine, make some of them rough or smooth. These are the different things that the rocks are made up of. Okay. Now, minerals in the rocks form crystals. So what do they form? Crystals, which can be made into jewelry. Now, sometimes these rocks, like for example, a diamond is a rock. It is found in the ground. Okay, so it's a shiny, like a crystal, which makes it very valuable. Okay. Now, some rocks contain metals such as iron, tin and gold. We call these metallic rocks as ores. So these are called, the rocks that contain metals are called ores. Okay. Glass, now what is glass made up of? Glass is man-made. Okay. It's made up of a special sand and limestone heated together. Okay. So sand and limestone is heated together to form glass. Plastic is made from crude oil, which is found underground. Now, how is plastic made? Plastic is made from crude oil. Crude oil is the oil that comes out from the ground, the initial oil, the black color oil. That oil is later refined and then made into, then is used as petrol and used for other purposes. Okay. Now, tiles and bricks are made from clay. Again, clay is a type of a rock which makes tiles and bricks. Pottery is also made from clay. Pottery means like the pots and all that we made out of mud, that is made from clay. Many modern clocks contain the quartz rock. So many of the clocks that we use in our house or the watches, many watches contain small diamonds, okay, which help in the functioning of the watch. Okay, same way the modern clocks contain quartz rock. All right, so this was the types of rock topic. So I've read this too. So please try and understand these different types of rocks. Then we did a worksheet on rock cycle. So you can see the rock cycle, how the rocks are formed. It's like a cycle. So what happens is, first there is magma. Then this magma cools down and crystallizes to become igneous rocks. Then these igneous rocks breaks due to the weathering, due to the condition like rain, wind and all that. It becomes sediments. Sediments means pieces. Then these pieces form together, they cement together, that means join together, and they become sedimentary rocks. Then the sedimentary rock, again under the pressure and heat, becomes metamorphic rocks. And when these metamorphic rocks melt, they become into magma again. So it is a cycle. Okay, so you must look at this cycle and study it. This cycle will also come out in the exam. So please study this, how the rocks are formed. This is the cycle in which the rocks are formed.